Hello guys, welcome to a tutorial video that I'm making today. This is the first video that I'm making. A lot of you guys have been requesting an Anime Studio Pro tutorial. So this is just a beginner's guide to animating. So if you want to get into animation, create your own cartoons, that sort of thing. This is a series that hopefully I'll be doing. If you guys like this, I'll continue. If you don't, then I'll just leave it. Anyways, so I'm using the Anime Studio Pro version number 9. I know they came out with Moho Studio, and I haven't been using that too much. I've been really busy with school, so I haven't really been around to animate, but I do have a video ready. I just had to edit it, and I'll upload it once I get everything sorted out. So yeah. So basically today we'll just be looking over the features. So a very simple guide. So first off, what I want to point out is these tools over here. This is basically all the tools you have. You can see some are grayed out because we don't have access to that right now. So once I draw this line, all these other ones come up. So basically, this is your drawing tool. This is probably the tool you'll be using most in Anime Studio. This is where you draw all your characters, props, that sort of thing. If I draw a circle right there, basically, yeah. And then this is the paint bucket tool, so this is where you choose your color, and you can see I have a palette right here. And I can also pick different palettes, but this is the main one if I want to pick that. And the entrance to red, that sort of thing. So this is very simple, and then I delete it. So yeah. So that's basically the drawing tool, and you can see right here it also has other options. So autofill, basically, when I circle, I'll go all the way around. See right there, it's connected. But say when say when I want to connect, I want it to autofill, so the connect automatically goes to red. So that sort of thing. Yeah, very simple. Now we have also a sharp corners, so if we want these corners to be sharp, that sort of thing. Without it, when I go around the corner, you can see how wide and curvy it is, but if you want sharp, that's the tool right there. And yeah, all of this may look intimidating at first, but once you get to know all the features of the program, it really, you'll get comfortable with it. Below, this is probably the most crucial future is the timeline. This is where all your animations go. Like you can see right here. Yeah, so all your animations, this is the timeline. So you see those numbers right here. This is like the timeline. So 5 seconds, 6, 7, so on and so forth. Then we have sequencer and motion graph, which I'll be talking about in different tutorials, but not right now. So yeah. And this is a pencil tool. I personally don't use the pencil tool that much. Only when I'm drawing a character for like a mouth or something. Only if I'm drawing a specific line. Pretty much for that. You can see it's more of a free like it gives this cool stroke, which is could come in handy in some cases, but I don't really use it personally. So yeah, here's the shapes tool. I also don't use this that much. So if you want a rectangle, a circle, a triangle, star, an arrow. Yeah, I don't really use this that much, but it's really cool to have it. Yeah. And then we got the text tool. You can write what you want, hi, like, patience, subscribe. Okay, you can pick whatever color, font. Yeah, and this is once you create an object, you have all these other stuff. So this is the translate point tool, so I can move this, and this is the enlarge option, so I can make this bigger. And all these red points you see are the vectors, so these are the points that you control. They get created when you have a drawing object, that sort of thing. And if you want to move your workspace around, you can do that with this hand tool right here. And this zoom tool. This tutorial is probably going to be a little bit long because this is just going over all the basics. And then with this point tool, what's also cool is I can edit these individual vectors, so I can stretch that out, sort of thing. Yeah, and if I want to rotate a vector like this one right here, I can also do that, which is also pretty nice. Over here we have the scatter brush tool, so I can just draw along. I don't really use this at all. This is this is also very useful. You can add, say if I drew a line like this. Sorry, let me just zoom out right here. Oh no, I just reset my view. Yeah. So say, see this line right here? If I take this and I click on it, it pretty much just deletes it. So that's nice. Oh yeah, if you have a color, a filled in color, and you delete it, then the color will go away because the points are not closed. Magnet pretty much just drags everything in. And then over here, I can select everything, create a shape. I'll go over that right now. I'm just going basic. Here, again, the paint bucket tool, you can fill in the color. If you want just the stroke, if I want like a width of like 10, I just go like that, and like you can see how big it became. But if I just want the fill of red, I can just do that as well. So that's also nice. You click on a shape to delete it. You know, if you don't want the color in, just delete it like that. Say if I wanted color, so P right here, say I want that red color and I don't want to go all the way here, I can just click that and then I'll have it in my inventory and then just click it. Here's the line width. You can change how much you want the line. So see, it's 9.9999. I just put it to 0 and delete it. You can this I use pretty often. It comes in handy sometimes. Okay, let's zoom in right there. Okay, so basically, if you this hide points tool, you can hide an edge. So see if I don't want that black line right there, I just click on it and it disappears without removing the color inside. I'm not gonna get into that just yet. Layers, you'll learn about layers. Layers are also very important to animation. They, I can go on and on about layers. They're really important. Oops. But yeah, so this whole thing I'm on is one layer. Say if I create another one, where, okay, yeah, I can, yeah, sorry, yeah, I can just move this around. This is one whole layer. So basically, think of it as a group. So this whole group I can move around. I can also pick the origin. So origin is also important because it's the center point of everything. So say if you want to rotate this, I put my origin right there. And if I want to rotate, it rotates around that point, that origin point. There, that's how the name became origin. So yeah, rotation, you can sort of have this really 3D view. Really trippy. You can also slant a little side, and then I don't really use this feature that much. And camera, this is basically your camera, your field of view, where you position everything, and then if you want something to be super zoomed in, that sort of thing, rotate it. The camera works really trippy. So yeah, and you can rotate your field of view, that sort of thing. So now to the right side, this is pretty cool. The character wizard. I don't really use the character wizard often. If I have someone in the background that I want just to be as like an extra character, I just quickly go in there. I can pick how I want my character. I can just hit OK, and then wait, let me just delete the last layer. Yeah, so they already come all boned. I really like the bone feature and Anime Studio. Anime Studio, one feature that's best than anything else is the bone feature. Basically, the bone feature is basically acts like a puppet, so you can move its arm around like that. Adobe Flash is more of a frame by frame, but Anime Studio, the bone future is by far one of the best features in my opinion. And we'll learn how to do this in future tutorials. So again, if you want to see more, just let me know in the comments. And yeah, so yeah. Actually, I'm gonna just stop right there. I don't want this to be too long for you guys to watch and too boring, but if you want more videos like this, just let me know and I'll make a part 2 to this continuing. So thanks for watching and peace.